Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. It's time for your December 2019 reading. Are you guys ready? Last monthly reading of the year. Don't fret. It's going to be fine. Gemini, I'm getting a lot of good energy. I'm just hearing, yeah, boy. So, I don't know where that's coming from, but I just heard that real loud. Someone's yelling, yeah, boy. So, kudos to you, whoever the hell that was. Someone here is named, I'm hearing like Remy? Is it Renee? Renee? Remy? Remy? Somebody? Remy, welcome. Renee? I don't know what that has to do with, but welcome. If that's you, Renee, go Renee. This is going to be for Gemini. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's get into it. Somebody here used a payphone. I didn't even realize you could even still use payphones. I really hope for you college students out there it was not the emergency blue phone. We all know what that is. Okay? But if you had to use that thing, I'm sorry. I hope you're safe. That's all I want to say. Otherwise, someone was using a payphone. Someone was like sitting in a phone booth doing something goofing around. I don't know, but I just picked up on that. Ooh, right. You guys, I'm going to splint now. For those of you who were with me in the November 2019 reading, remember I was in a cast. Well, I'm done with that. So it's splint time now. It is splint time, and it is Gemini 2019 December time. So let's get into it, Gemmies. Let's see what's going on with you guys for December 2019. Let's get the collective energy. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's get the collective energy here for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini here? The Devil in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and then the Five of Wands in reverse. Wow. I know you all, I said last month I don't read in reverse, and I just had some messages come to me. Basically, Spirit has asked me to read in reverse, so I am doing that on your behalf. I'm fully capable of doing it. It's just something, I guess my ego hadn't preferred doing it, but we're going to do it anyways. So, we definitely have some changes, Gemini. We're not... Okay, Gemini, we got some changes coming with the Tower and the Devil in reverse, alright? But we are not seeing them, okay? There's a lot of pettiness going on that we're trying... okay. Alright. Let me just go through each card one at a time. I feel like that's going to be the easiest way we can get through this here. Get the Devil card in reverse. This is maybe a Capricorn you're dealing with. I actually do feel like this, for a lot of you guys, this actually is a Capricorn. But for otherwise, this is some bondage. You all are not, totally in denial about some bondage here you have with some other person, some codependency you are not recognizing. Because here you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy, you could totally be taking, this is, a lot of you Geminis, this is for you single Geminis out there, okay? Could be taking this energy, this 9 energy. 9 energy is fine. Yes, 10 is the completion of a cycle, and it is the last number in the minor arcana, but we got the 9 here. And 9's great, too, because it also is personal satisfaction here. And 9 of Pentacles, for a lot of readers, this is the singlehood card. Okay? I usually, 99% of the time I draw this card, this is a single individual, okay, who is self-sufficient, has their S-H-I-T together, okay, and this is somebody, I'm seeing with this in the reverse, this is somebody who's just not, in a place, not feeling grateful for what they have, okay, so you might not even be a single person, you might be in bondage with the partner that you are with, feeling like you are, you're not acknowledging the areas in which you are codependent, but then you have, as a single individual, you do have so many blessings you are able to be thankful for, and you're not, you could be in this energy, you could really be in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you are just self-sufficient, have high self-esteem, have high self-regard, know you are able to take care of yourself, but you can't recognize that right now for whatever reason. And then there's this like inevitable end that's coming out of this, and because we have all these cards in reverse, Gemini, okay, there's some resistance here. And, you know, I like to look at, when I see the Tower in reverse, you got all those pieces falling down here. And there's something that's crumbling to the ground here. And you're trying to sift through all the debris and trying to get all the tokens of nostalgia. Okay? But it's like, at the end of the day, this thing is falling to the ground. And it's like, those little bits and pieces of broken things that once belonged to you no longer belong to you anymore. It was something that was inevitably supposed to come to an end, and you're not willing to recognize it. So then you're getting into this energy now where you're taking all this drama. I mean, we've got the Devil in the Tower here. This is some, okay, you all. And plus, if I were to see the Devil in the Tower come in, that's some real sexual energy. A lot of you guys, I mean, okay, Gemini, I'm going to say this once, I'm not going to say it again. I'm seeing a few individuals here who are into the, this video is going to get banned. I'm sorry, but BDSM, okay, saying it once, BDSM, said it twice, okay? Alright, YouTube, come and take this video down, because, like, really, and just taking it way too far. Okay, you guys, just taking it way too seriously. It's no longer fun and games anymore. But for a lot of you guys, I see this as a breakup where, it just kind of, you've got this, relationship here. I mean, you guys are clearly single here with the Nine of Pentacles. You're just not seeing it here. And then there's some little, I think, okay, if this is a breakup for you Geminis, you're still talking, there's still communication between you and this person, because there's some negligence here about everything falling apart, and then there's some, like, you guys are going back and forth, and it is a game, and you're taking it way too seriously. You want to play this game so you can have them back, have this little relationship. Look, the Devil card, you always have this couple, this is in the Rider-Waite deck, okay? You have this couple here, and they're chained by the Devil, and, you know, on the opposite end of the spectrum, this is these are the lovers here. The Lovers card from the Major Arcana. But instead of them, Archangel Michael being over them, you got the Devil here. And then these two are trapped by the bondage, the perceived, keyword, the perceived bondage between the two. But see, these are chains that they can easily get out of. If you look really closely, they could just twirl around and get out of those chains, but they don't want to. And the fact that we got the Devil in the reverse here, it's just energy that's being unrecognized. So I hate to say it for a lot of you Geminis, you're going through a breakup that's not being recognized. But let's see if there's some. We'll find out, Gemini. This might be something really redeeming, because this seems like pretty significant here. So let's just see what's going on here for Gemini. We got the Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So yeah, we get the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands in reverse here. I'm going to start with the last card I drew, because this just struck me the most, because this is you descending into petty game playing here. You are withholding your emotions from this is a relationship read, Gemini. This is for those of you who are trying to get out of a relationship. We're in a relationship that's falling apart. In a relationship, recently single, still dealing with an ex. You're withholding your emotions from this person. Okay? And in a petty attempt to get them back. Okay? I'm not trying to be hard on Gemini right now, but I can see how you guys are susceptible. And this isn't all of you. I'm just saying this, coming into December, you might be susceptible to this energy. Okay? And then we've got the full moon coming in Gemini here. So emotions are going to be really high for you all. Alright, so just keep that in mind. And then we've got the Ten of Swords here. So this Devil in reverse is really, I mean, this is an inevitable defeat here that you are not able to recognize at this time. But it's already happened. The breakup has already been done. Everything has been said and done. This is actually, with the Devil in reverse here, this is somebody who is going through a breakup that didn't get the closure that they were expecting or hoping for. And then, I mean, it's like we've got 2 9s in reverse here. So it's like there's so much with this that you Geminis could really be thankful for. But it's just like you're not seeing these 2 energies you could be in right now. It's like you can take your singlehood and run with it, your self-sufficiency. Because, I mean, Geminis, come on. You guys are strong people. You all are self-sufficient. You can, I mean, yes, Gemini can get very swept up in love and relationships. But when it comes down to it, you guys can really be, like, yourself. You know, you can take care of yourselves. You are fully capable of taking care of yourself. And then to just realize that you're capable of taking on the burden for yourself. You don't have to be codependent anymore. These are the energies, like, I wish I had pulled these in the upright position, because it's like, oh, you guys are almost, it's like you all are really there. Like, you could just be so self-sufficient right now. But then you've got the 10 of Wands to the Tower. Instead, you choose to take on the burden of the relationship falling apart. And you want to accept all the responsibility for it. Some of you guys, I hate to say this, we're dealing with kind of a narcissistic personality here. Because everything fell apart, and for some of you all, you're feeling inclined to take the blame for it. Come on, Gemini. That's not cool. Because it takes 2 to tango, you know this. And it took 2 people to bring down whatever the hell it was that you guys built together. But then somebody here, I mean, this could be the other person, honestly. And I'm not, you know, I really hate calling people narcissists. I know we're all, like, self-motivated, but it's like, somebody here, Gemini, is taking on the burden, and they are taking full responsibility for this relationship falling apart. And so then, at the end of the day, they're feeling like in order to get their power back, they're going to be in this energy here, like we talked about, where they get into these petty ways of communicating with somebody, playing games, and withholding themselves emotionally, so they can somehow create this, like, false sense of value, and this, and this person's eyes, and it's like, it's funny because we have the 9 of Wands in reverse to the 10 of Wands, so I think you do eventually get on to the point where it's like, you're taking on the responsibility that this energy is calling you towards, but then you still are, because we have the devil card in reverse here, it's like you take on the burden of the relationship, when it's like you could really be taking on other burdens. You could be getting into this 10 of Wands energy, but it's like you move into that energy without ridding yourself of the codependency you had in the past. Which is very interesting, Gemini, because it's like, in a way, you almost do learn your lesson in the process. I mean, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a breakup you're going through the entire month of December. Or, I mean, this is like y'all are still holding on to this from last month. You know, we went through Mercury retrograde. Relationships are falling apart. Exes are coming out of the woodwork. You know how this goes. So it's like, there is a little lesson I feel like some of you guys are taking away from this with the 10 of Wands, which tends to indicate completion, but then you got the Tower in reverse. So it's like you're taking on, you're still burdening yourself with the relationship, and you're not truly moving on from it. And then you move back to this, you know, 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups energy. It's like, what are you doing, Gemini? It's like this, I mean, I want to tell you guys, like, well, you do have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands here, so you have some completion. It's like, there may be some acceptance of defeat and some acceptance of personal burden, but I want to figure out in this extended read what is bringing you back to this game playing here. And sometimes I'm wondering maybe if it could be the other person. I mean, with the Devil in reverse here, you could be dealing with a manipulative individual who is trying, they understand the hold they have on you, so they're coming back around and trying to, like, communicate with you and, like, start fights, basically, or, like, start some sort of argument, to where it's going to get you thinking about the entire thing when you really should have, done the work to actually move on. So Gemini, I mean, honestly, as I've done this reading, I've really felt like this whole experience is going to bring you into a place of power. Okay, we will get into this in the extended read, but I find this very interesting. This is definitely for you Geminis who are going through a breakup here. I feel compelled to share this message with you today. So if this resonates with you, Gemini, feel free to click in the link down in the description box for an extended read. But if not, thank you for joining in on my channel. Feel free to subscribe, and feel free to join me in on Instagram. I don't have any posts, but that is where I'm going to be trying to do some live feeds. So if you want to join in on that, I can't wait. I haven't started it up yet, so I don't really have any posts, but I'm going to keep you guys updated there. So lots of love to you guys for the remainder of 2019, and I will see you in 2020. I love you guys, and thank you so much. Have a great day.